Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Kane's Wrath replay. So on the left side as the red steel talons, we have GzaspaRi, and as his yellow black hand ally, we have KrispyBacon. Spawning the opponent as the indigo scrin, we have, or random some sort of scrin, we have Supreme Hanf, and as the other orange random, we have super bad. Let's see now. Simulator. I click on it. Okay, does not have the fast legs. So it's not a traveler. Could be a reaper. Guess we have to wait for the harvesters. And for you, we do have a harvester, so it's not reaper. So this person still could be traveler. Could be just regular vanilla scrin. Lots of disintegrators being pulled out by Indigo. What is he really planning? That's a lot of disintegrators. Needs to pull out his extractor there, and he is Reaper. The other player, we still don't know just yet, but it's getting cleaned on up. Warp Spear. Oh yeah, can't you just like highlight this? I guess not. Disintegrators do find the black hand there. Professor Cabal's not exactly what you want to fight. With your disintegrators, does have a raider bug here, trying to get whittle down these disintegrators. Do so have a good number of disintegrators here as well. Trying to spawn out, and these disintegrators will get this shredded. Now the black Professor Cabal is being forced his way forward. Down south, we do have the garrison being cleaned out by a buzzer. Disintegrator is not going to be eyeing this Tiberian spike. We do have also the Raider bug advancing forward. Does find some of these buzzers there. Needs good damage onto these disintegrators. His teammate is looks like just equally booming. Does have a Wolverine on the field to help deal with these disintegrators. Another Raider buggy does get deployed on out. The other one does get disintegrated. And let's see. So I think that's just a vanilla scrim. We know he's not. No, we don't know what he is. He's either traveler or vanilla scrim. Still can't tell. Just some of these Professor Cabals are going down. Beacon was placed here. And down south we do have Professor Cabals trying to get inside that garrison. And does spot a lone gunwalker here. This is from the Reaper player. Attack bikes advancing forward. We need to spam so many beacons on a Gunwalker. A Gunwalker is not exactly the most dangerous. Why is there even a Gunwalker right here? It's not a harassing unit, nor can it really do any sort of fighting, prolonged fighting. Okay, we do have a Seeker here. Just shards, no shields. This is Traveler. So Traveler and Reaper. Steel Talons players are making its way forward. Orange has expanded down south. Both players are claiming some Tiberium. And Red has expanded down south as well and claiming some Tiberium for his own. His teammate has not deployed on a refinery sound there. We also got double war factory. We do have a massive wave of bike buggy. The other Tiberian spike has gone down. This one is now seeing quite a bit of fire. Raider buggies does get some good damage onto those disintegrators. Disintegrators do pose a big threat. I do got both these Seekers advancing forward. Good damage there. Lightning Spike does come forward. Wolverine getting some good damage, but does get overwhelmed. And the team screen players do force back his opponents, but you got still a large number of pitfalls in this region. Secret tanks getting some good damage in. And that harvester does go down in time. Gonna start pushing forward with these Seekers. Do have now travel legs for Orange or Red. Orange has a very, very mobile force. Both players are still refining up there. This garrison was spotted. Professor Cabal's getting some great damage. You have a handful of Wolverines here. It does not have armor-piercing rounds just yet. It looks like it's almost complete. Sells off that garrison there, or that watchtower there. It does have armor-piercing rounds now loaded on up. He could try digging in for more defense. We have the bike buggy now advance forward, gunning down those disintegrators. Pack bikes do find some of these transferring harps as well. Getting some good damage there. Let's focus on... Nope, does not get the kill on that one. Just trying to avoid any prolonged engagement against his opponent. Do have a photon cannon here. Photon cannon is of course good versus vehicles. The Reaper player may lose one of his harvesters there. It's fully loaded with Tiberium. He does lose it. Another photon cannon is blowing out, and the Seeker's getting some good damage in. We got a big wave of Wolverines now advancing forward. And I'm not sure where Orange's army may have went. Rather than ping on the map there, a lot of disintegrators in this region for Orange. Orange's army may have been cleaned on up by all these Wolverines, just mass Wolverines. Still not enough DACA to deal with all these Seekers, and you can't really retreat back with these Wolverines. They're more or less a mech, so they can't really just run away other than literally with their backs turned. Seekers could make a counterattack now since most of these Wolverines have gone down. Red has expanded right here. I think he's pinged. So one of the Seeker screen players did ping there. Over here do have... I don't know what's pinging over there. Wolverines and Watchers have been pulling out, trying to slowly whittle down opponents. Lightning Spike has seen through quite a bit of fire there. The Wolverines are being focused down first. Do have Shard Walkers pulled up by the Reaper player, as well as shield generators. Does laser fence there, and now we've got a Redeemer engineering facility there. He's going to try to go for Redeemer. And Avo's going to light the on the field. Doesn't get a shot up there. There we go. And one shot these Seekers, no problem. But only gets one shot up there in time. More of these Watchers are pulling out. And now we've got Hexapod to put out by somebody. The Shredder turrets would charge particle beams, now firing away. Okay, some good damage there. More pings on the field. The Seekers are getting whittled down by the various defenses of these players. Char Launcher's game does take out a Harvester there. And now we've got a full Mammoth take deployed on the field. Since he is Seal's Talents has access to adaptive armor. I'm not sure what was that death noise. There's also some riflemen getting poisoned. And now we do have a fresh Redeemer. Reaper tripod push a little bit too far forward. Scorpion is not trying to engage. He's black hands, so he does not have access to any sort of laser weaponry nor stealth. Let's look at the Reaper tripod there. That'd be great to go ahead and capture up. He does sell the Redeemer facility for a black hand to load up in that Redeemer. Looks like the Eradicated Hexabot has been loaded up with one model there. I'm not sure what that weapon is. And now we've got Shockwave Artillery coming on out. It does get the Eradicator Hexapod there. Another Eradicator Hexapod advancing forward. Devastators are in the sky as well with the travel engines. It's going to phase the Eradicator Hexapod. Getting some good kills there onto those turrets there, getting some extra credits. Oh, Hypersonic Airstrike. And Orbital Strike. What the hell? That is really not worth it. Devastator Warship is still alive. And apparently Devastator Warship, Orbital Strike can take out Devastator Warships, so it can take out aircraft? I did not know that. You have now the Mammoth Advancing Forward with Adaptive Plating turned on. Get some good damage there on the Devastator Warship with this SAM site. A forward gravity stabilizer here, trying to get some forward repairs. The Mammoth's missile launchers do take out, as well as the SAM site do take out that Devastator. Turrets here getting poked down. We also have a AA battery, as well as a very, very large number of corruptors. There's now received a bit of fire there from the AA battery. As the rocket Hexapods advancing forward. Blackhand player has expanded up here. Red starting to lose his fire there. He has a good number of mammoth tanks in this region, as well as some behemoths. We also have a obelisk of light in the region. Rifle squad does get killed off by that Eradicator Hexapod. Black Hand Handed Nod does go down. Professor Cabal's go down, so does the Engineer Saboteur. Power plant does go down as well. Up north, we do have the Redeemer. It does activate the Rage Generator there. Good friendly fire damage there, as we got the Redeemer advancing forward with his flames right there. He's on a bit of a suicide run, trying to get as much damage as possible. Focus on that portal there. Disintegrators getting some great damage there. Disintegrators so far have not been burned down there. The automatic targeting of the flamethrower can be a little bit problematic sometimes. It does lose a Redeemer and didn't burn down those disintegrators. Those disintegrators got so much free damage there. Radical Hexapod has been EMP'd. We may see some more EMP. Yeah, that was from the Grenadier here. EMP grenades. And the Radical Hexapod will go down. Got Devastators advancing forward with travel engines enabled. Does EMP that the Radical Hexapod once again. And we do also have the Devastators receiving various missile fire there, both from the missile troops and from the mammoths. The mammoth tanks now have rail guns, if I did not mention that already. Corruptor goes down, so does the Eradicator Hexapod. Up north, we do have looks like more EMP missiles, or maybe even an EMP buggy. We've got KrispyBacon Core missiles as well as Shredders firing away. Disintegrators do find a close gap there on the attack bikes. Radical Hexapod getting quickly healed on up. We do also have the Black Hand leader as well as for the Professor Cabals. Devastators do get some great damage there. Pitbulls will be taking out that Devastator. And now we've got a fake head and nod to put on the field. EMP buggies do come forward, gets the EMP off, got the attack bikes charging forward, Corruptor's trying to defend the Radical Hexapod, gets another EMP there, and a Catalyst missile does come down and annihilates the Corruptors. Corruptor's now being focused down, more EMP buggies, but that one outright missed. Does get the EMP there. Harvester being focused down by these disintegrators. And more EMPs coming forward as well. We do have some Reaper tripods loaded up with some Tiberium. Does use Stasis Field there, EMPing the Eradicator Hexapod. We've got some repair engineers as well. Of course, you can't target those repair engineers all repair the same items at the same time. So the repair rate is not that great in lieu of Corruptors. Great kills there on all of those attack bikes there. Reaper tripods can quickly take them out. They're receiving quite a bit of fire as well. And do got these guys now falling back. We'll find these uncamouflage Nod harvesters there, but does not focus them down. Temple of Nod is still up and, or fake Temple of Nod is still up and going. Oh, and we've got these behemoths and mammoths getting some great damage there, trying to deny the expansion. Looks like it was successful with that. Buzzer Hive does not get any missile troops there and does get gunned down by the battle base. Drone ship now falling on back. This infrastructure will be cleaned on up. The Black Hand player is still trying to deal with this Eradicator Hexapod. Slowly but surely he shall get it. Another phase there now. How many phases have we seen already? This Professor Cabal needs to advance forward to get that Black Hand member to burn down that lightning spike. Harvest Light here to support the Black Hand player. I've got the Shard Shard Seekers going down and gets a nice EMP there to get some of the Shard Walkers. And it looks like the Radical Hexapod is now trying to run away still a little bit more. Red's now expanded back out to the center, getting all of his behemoths and mammoths repaired on up. And And as a secret tank there, Eradicator Hexapod is all the way back home. It is also veteran as well. If that thing gets any more efficiency, that is going to be a monster. We also have a Prodigy out in the field. And that's probably a bit too many missile troops there. Rifleman squad getting overwhelmed by the disintegrators. And now the missile troops will be quickly taken out by the disintegrators as well. Up north, we've got a good number of shock troops there, spotting all of these attack bikes. And those attack bikes will fall back. Hammerhead, a single Hammerhead now out in the air, gunning down all of these forces. He's loaded with some riflemen as well. Eradicator Hexapod now advancing forward. We also got some, oh yeah, I forgot as well, the Black Cannon can come out veteran as well. Taking some damage with the Eradicator Hexapod, but not as like the anti-vehicle. And it looks like that obstacle light will go down. Got the shard wall launchers and the shock troops do go down. Of course, got a very good amount of EMP buggies there, ready for reserve to engage that Eradicator Hexapod. We've got the repair drones now active as well. He's trying to deal with these Raider buggies before it gets too close, and he goes straight to them and mass EMP right there. Shock troops here to support as well, getting some good kills there on the Raider buggies. And it looks like the Black Can player is selling off this base. Red is now pushed way up forward. We have this big wave of behemoths. We also got a Reaper tripod here, a capture one for Red. Now both Eradicator Hexapods on this region. The behemoths need to start firing away. He is getting some good damage on those shock troops there with his compressor cabals. I do have an elite Eradicator Hexapod here. And does get the EMP there. Very nice. Telling his teammate he needs help. Try and get that stuff EMP'd. And getting some good damage there. Now the Reaper Tripod does get the EMP as well. Very, very nice. But he's getting splashed down quite a bit by his own behemoths. It starts to stasis it out now. Has recovered there. This other one does get EMP'd. And does EMP the elite Eradicator Hexapod. More EMPs there. Mammoth 6 getting some great damage there on the Eradicator Hexapod. And this Eradicator Hexapod should go down. Does have the repair drones, but that will not be enough. That Eradicator Hexapod does go down. Does EMP again, but he EMP'd nothing. May try for a last minute teleport there, and this may does stasis that Hexapod as well. Mammoths do draw a bit of fire there. Does take out one of those tripods now. Another tripod does go down. And the Eradicator Hexapod still EMP there. Massive wave of attack bikes as well. Does only provide 99.9% damage resistance, so he is still being whittled down slowly but surely, and does get chain EMP there by the Reaper tripod. The Reaper, he won't go out of stasis so long as he's getting EMP. So this may be not that great. They need to back off the EMP to get it dead. Unless they just want to whittle away of that. We also have now Devastators advancing forward. The missiles from the battle base trying to stop the Devastators. Disintegrators getting some good damage onto these harvesters, but the Hammerhead is going to stop those disintegrators. Missile bikes now just move underneath the Devastators and declare them dead. And we do want these them. A massive wave of Titans just cleaving through this screen base. They're like plating the adaptive armor building right there. And this other Eradicator Hexapod, I believe, has gone down. Drone ship does go down. More EMP bunkies trying to charge their way forward. Attack bikes getting some good salvos off on these tripods there. Macy EMP buggy does knock the EMP off there. The buggy do go down now. But these tripods go down to these titans. Titans do take out that tripod, no problem. Does get the EMP off onto that hexapod. And none of these titans are getting also wounded, so they does need to fall back with them. Let's take out some more of these tripods. Maybe a good idea just to focus on it. He's going to focus on the carcasses. Very nice. Mammoth tanks advance forward. Multiple mammoth tanks are here. Behemoths need to start firing away against that Eradicator hexapod. That volley was not that great. That was much better. Eradicator hexapod getting annihilated by these behemoths. Oh, and he does get the teleport off, but he was also EMP at the same time. So that technically is a little bit exploit, but the time frame between those two was very, very thin. That it was probably not a purposeful exploit. He meant to teleport away before the EMP went off. But honestly, he may have actually got the teleport off, then the EMP actually struck. Cutting it very, very close to say the least. Eradicator does, or Harvester does go down. Now the EMP spike is receiving some fire there. Eradicator could be taken out there. Macy air command control there. Does not get the air command control off. Massive EMP buggy wave there. Get some great hits there. It does get area command control off now. And there goes that mass prodigy. Tripod does go down. Krupp is getting hit as well. Looks like Indigo has backed out of the game. That's a lot of power plants. Orange just may need to back out of the game now as well. And now I don't think there's a way Orange can really win the game. There's plenty of Tiberium if you expand down south. Some tech structures here as well. Red's expanded quite a bit into the middle of the map now. Wolverine's trying to gun down these gun walkers. Now that's actual guns. Yellow, of course, has expanded out to the center of the map. Over here, quite a bit of Tiberium's here. Yellow could try to point out a refinery down there to get a little bit extra income. Not long this harvest there. And Orange is backed out of the game now. This is Andgrade saying thank you for watching. On to the next replay as those bombs dropped.